let's go here. Since we are talking about dynamic ad insertion and only about 5% of the people that would listen to the show already know what that is. They've already heard of it. They've already studied it. Would you mind giving your 2 cents on what it means to have dynamic ads?
Okay, this is going to be super fun, listener, because I'm going to give the kindergarten level and then Adam will come by and he'll clean it up and be like, here is your expert level. So on the primitive level, my understanding is that the dynamic ads are ads that we can upload the content, our 30 maybe even up to 90 seconds into Buzzsprout and maybe other platforms, I'm not sure. And then that will automatically go into the podcast episode. Let's just say at the very beginning, and the moment we want to change it, and let's just say that we change sponsors every, 6 months. Well, now I'm going to let the new sponsor take that spot, and it's going to erase, in a sense, all the content that was previously there, and it will take its place. That is so rudimentary. Oh man, I stumbled on that.
All right. So
clean up the mess, Adam.
I don't know if I'll be cleaning it up or not, but I will say it in my own words as well, because I think if you say it and I say it, then anybody is definitely going to understand, because they'll hear it from two different things. So think of it as a place in your whole podcast, in any episode that you want, in it really ultimately every single episode, where you might say to yourself, I want to advertise my coaching program, but oh, darn it, I already recorded those episodes. They're already published, and so I'm out of luck. Well, with dynamic ad insertion, at the end of this episode, by the way, we'll talk about should you use it or not. But at this point, we're just going to say what it is. With dynamic ad insertion, you can record an ad, have a voiceover artist record an ad, put music behind it if you want, and you can tell Buzzsprout or Libsyn or whoever your company is, if they allow these things. Not all companies do. You can tell them, hey, I just made an ad. It's about my coaching business. Could you put it on every single episode? And what they can do immediately, they can push a button, upload it, so it's at the beginning or the middle or the end or all three of every episode that you've ever had. And then you realize that you made a mistake on that ad. You're like, oh my gosh, I said that my number ended in 2326 and it ends in 2327. But that's okay. You just re-record it and you tell Buzzsprout or whoever, and they upload it for every ad that you've ever had on the whole podcast. And it replaces it so that the phone number is now correct, or the time is correct, or whatever.